Welcome to lesson 5, where we're going to be talking about your amazing giveaway. This is like the first encounter that your ideal client will have with you. So, in many instances, and I must make this statement, in many instances, your potential clients may have been following you on social media, but they've never liked or commented on your posts. Let's say, for instance, a client of mine who recently booked the accountability package that I offer. She read my LinkedIn profile. She has followed some of my posts, but she has never commented or liked any of them. I just suddenly got a message in my inbox one morning, and it was a message from her asking for a meeting. So it's important to note that don't let your focus be on the number of likes and comments that you get in your posts. What's important is that you're providing rather great value in your social media content that will cause your potential client to reach out to you via your inbox. So that's important. Now, getting back to the point, it all starts also with your giveaway, your lead magnet. That's the first initial meetup that this client has with you. So you want to create a first good impression. So you want to attract that potential client and build their confidence and let them know that you are fully equipped to help them. So that's why it starts with your amazing giveaway. It tells your client that giveaway. It solves the client's problem. It gives them a solution, and it portrays you as the expert that you can be trusted to solve that problem. Now, the resource that he or she will download for free, what happens next really depends on you. If your giveaway is crappy, you can fully expect that they will unsubscribe and they will detach themselves from your network. If your resource impresses him or her and provides great value, then naturally they will stay tuned and they will want to learn more. Of course, there are those who only download just for the freebies, but we are not focusing on those individuals. We are focusing our focus and our attention are on all those potential clients that are interested in what you do and what you have to offer. So your task in this lesson is you will be given some review questions that will permit you to audit your amazing giveaway and see what needs to be done so you can improve it. Now, here are some key things to consider when you'll be tweaking that giveaway. I want you to bear these in mind. First of all, even though it's free, you want to make it irresistible. You want to make it an amazing giveaway. Look at this resource, for instance. This resource, I could have just written an ebook and give an ebook, which is also still amazing. But I wanted to do more and I wanted to add more value. So this is the reason why I thought, hey, so what if I create a coaching blueprint that gives people actionable assessments, actionable, practical exercises that they can work through, and video training lessons that can guide them. And in the end, they have something that is rich and of great depth and could help them get closer to the goals that they want to achieve. So even though it's free, you want to also make it irresistible. And I still added bonus videos to the training, which I didn't really have to do. Now, you also want to ensure that your lead magnets or your giveaway, your free resource that your client will be downloading, your potential client will be downloading, it responds to their biggest pain point. And that will be drawing from the ideal client's avatar exercise that you just completed. So you go back to your ideal client avatar exercise, you identify that big pain point, that breaking neck problem that keeps your client, your potential client up at night. And your lead magnet responds to that. It addresses that. The next thing that I want you to bear in mind is that the solution that you present in that resource and the solution to that problem is something that is simple to implement, nothing too complex, simple sells. I recently downloaded this ebook and it was written by a fellow doctor as well. And it was a great resource. I'm telling you, it was wonderful. But it was written for somebody at her level, put it that way. And that was one of the things when I had completed my doctorate that I had to learn to do. I had to learn to write in simple terms. At first, when I just started doing it, when I just started writing blog posts after I had completed my doctorate, I felt like something was wrong because like the language I was using, the simplicity of it, it all seemed like, it's not making sense. But then I remember reading something, is it Dan Kennedy? But someone I was reading, and they were saying that when you're writing copy, it should be written in such a way that an 11-year-old can read it and understand it. So this is what you want to ensure. Your solution is simple to implement and it's written in a way that is simple to understand. Nothing too complex, simple sells. You also want to ensure that it adds great value. So have a think. If you already have a resource, a giveaway that you're using to generate leads for your business, to get persons to join your email list, I want you to audit that giveaway and ask yourself, what can you do to add even greater value? For instance, can you add case studies? Can you add video trainings? Can you add checklists? Can you add templates or worksheets? Whatever you can do to even give that greater value so that it is even more amazing. Because what it does is that you get those specific targeted leads joining your list that you can now nurture and eventually funnel them into your high ticket program. And the final thing I want you to consider is to leverage those landing page builders and templates so that you create an attractive landing page to get people to download that free resource. Now, once all that's said and done, it's important. You have your amazing giveaway, you've made the necessary tweaks, or perhaps you've redone an entirely new one that adds great value. What do you do next? Persons are downloading it, they've joined your list. You have to ensure that you have a persuasive warming up email series for when those potential clients join your list, right? So that email series also takes them through specific problems and you present specific solutions where you're seen as an expert. And then at the end of that email series, you make your offer and or you present yourself, or I should say, you suggest or you demonstrate working with you as the solution to that particular problem that your email campaign focused on. It's very important, and many people forget this. It's very important that you make an offer at the end of that warm-up email series. So someone has downloaded your lead magnet. Your next email is a welcome email, obviously, and telling them more about who you are, what you do, how you help people. And then, of course, you can have a 5 to 7 or even 10 days. Some people have 10 days, 5, 7, or 10, but you could have a 5 to 7 or 10-day warm-up email campaign that takes people, that nurtures those new leads that have joined your list. And then at the end of those 5, 7, or 10 days, you don't leave them hanging. You make an offer. Now, that offer could be book a call. Let's see if we can work together. Let's have a chat. Or that offer can be a webinar. Join this webinar, register for this webinar, and at the end of the webinar, they will have an option to work with you further. Join your high ticket program, book a call so you can join your high ticket program. But you make an offer at the end of that email campaign. That is what is important. So all the best. Head over to your workbook and complete those exercises. And I'll see you in the next video.